Hey everyone, my name is Alexandria Infante, or author Alexandria Infante, and I write multicultural and interracial romance. I write paranormal romance. I have six paranormal romance series, Teaching Between Midnight and Dawn, A Light Fairy Tale, The Salito Witches, Bayou Blues, and the last series that we began is the Paranormal Matrimony series. I also write contemporary romance and I write standalones. I don't actually have a series for those. And then I write historical romance under Ali Infante. I love historical romance, especially when it's a period piece. But I decided to become an author to see more people like me. I am multicultural, which basically means that I'm more than one race. I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, Native American, Irish. There's even Chinese blood there. And so I don't necessarily fit in one spot. I also have African American heritage. I'm Puerto Rican Cuban, so I can't not. Anyone who says that they don't, they're just fooling themselves. But anyway, and so I fit in different categories in life, and like I never really saw people who look like me in the books that I read. So I began to write because I wanted to see characters like me. I wanted to see women of color more mainstream and not something that's a subcategory or not, it's paranormal romance, but ooh, it's interracial. So I wanted to see more authors like myself in mainstream media. And because I grew up Afro-Latina, which is what I am, Afro-Latina, that is the majority of my heritage, I wanted to see Afro-Latina characters in the books that I read. So because of the fact that I didn't, I decided to write them myself. So like I said, I write six paranormal series. And my main character, Ariana, she is as tough as they come. And she is Afro-Latina. So each of the books, they incorporate multi-cultures. So it's not just black or white, but the character could be Dominican, Hawaiian, and Japanese. It depends on what I feel like that day is what that character will come out to be. So I really enjoy writing paranormal. And so if I had to say anything, I would say that I'm primarily a paranormal romance author because I'm on my 44th book. As far as paranormal romance goes, and I started the series and they all cross over. So there'll be some posts to give you an actual idea of what each series is about. So I will post those as well, so you'll be able to find them out through the channel. But I just wanted to introduce myself because I realized after all these years I've never done an introduction video, which is really, really weird. But anyway, and so I've been an author for 9 years. I was with Eternal Press under the heading Damnation Books. And Damnation was a really cool company and I really like them. It's just I had some issues with Eternal Press, which is now defunct. Damnation is still in business and, yay guys. I would totally send you some stuff. But I had an issue with Eternal Press and unfortunately we couldn't work it out. So I no longer, I didn't re-up my contract with them. So since 2013, I became an author in 2011, August 11th, 2011, which was so awesome. But I became an author, a published author then. And then I remained with Eternal Press till 2013. And then I decided that we just weren't going the same way. We were two different ships in the night passing. So I decided to not re-up my contract. And I became an indie author. And I didn't even know that Amazon actually had indie authors at the time, because that was when it first began. It became popular, and it happened that a lady read my book through uh, a LinkedIn message, and she was surprised that the publishing company had turned the book out like that. Now, me being a novice, I was an English teacher first, and yes, I knew, basic grammar, and I knew how to conjugate a sentence, syntax and all of that stuff. But as far as manuscript writing, I didn't really have a clue on that. So basically, her she messaged me on LinkedIn and was like, "Hey, I read your book. I love the concept. I think it's wonderful, but I'm having some issues with it. So I just wanted to know if you realize that these are simple things that can be taken care of, and so I would offer you my services." And there became my awesome editor, Karen Gottlieb. She was so awesome. Um, she began editing my books for free, which was so awesome. And so the more she edited, the higher my reviews, well, not my reviews, but like my author rank went. And then basically, I pretty much felt like I was established after that. And Karen, like, I don't want to say worked, because she didn't work for me. She did it out of like the sweetness of her heart and the fact that she really loved this series. So she would edit them. Anytime I wrote one, I would send it to her and she would edit them. But Karen decided in 2016 that she wanted to spend more time with her grandbabies, and that basically she'll still read my books because she loves them. She loves the series that I write, but she's actually going to spend more time with her babies. And I could not fault her for that. 3 awesome years of her editing and, working on my books, and she did it out of love. And so, hi, Karen. I miss you much. And then basically, I got a new editor, Minnie. And so, Minnie Sands, actually, which is, yeah, it's really funny that her name is Minnie Sands. Huh? I was laughing till I was like, why did you know what your name? No, but so, Minnie edits my stuff now, and she's awesome. So, like I was saying, we go under the banner Poison Pen. Even though we are indie published authors, because I have it's our little house, and I have housemates like Lexi Smart, Kanisha Knowles, Aurelie Parker, and SK Blue. They're all under our same little banner. Basically, it's a bunch of us authors who Minnie edits for. And so she decided to, she thought like, oh, this pen is poison. Woo! Something like that. Who knows with Minnie? And so she decided to create this little banner, Poison Pen. And instead of PEN, it's PIN, like, you're getting stuck with it. And so she edits for all of us, so she decided to create this little banner of poison penned authors, and it caught on, and I just loved it. And she didn't want it, and so I was like, okay, I can LCC this. And she was like, yeah, cool, you can have it, whatever. And so that's how we became Poison Pen. So in total, I've written 88 books, because I have some under pen names too that I don't speak about, because of the fact that in my day job, I am a teacher and a chef. I'm an executive chef, and I'm a professor. I teach literature, art history, and mythology. And so because I do write some things that are naughty, being a professor and a teacher, I used to tutor K through 12, and I would SAT prep. Well, you really can't be doing that if you're around children. And then I would just have a heart attack if one of my students, found one of my books and then took it to their parents and was like, oh, look what my teacher wrote. And that would be like, yeah, it's not a good thing. So I write them under a pen name. And so in total, I've written 88 books. And I've been in the business for 9 years, and it's been a tough road. And there have been times that I just wanted to say, "What?" But when you get that first like vicious, I'm sorry, you get that first not so nice review, and you just want to throw in the towel, and you're just like, but you're like, okay, I can persevere, I can do this. So I have done that, and so basically, this is just a welcome to my channel, and I thank you for even watching this. Like I said, I will distribute the series throughout the channel. We uploaded some, like, a couple of little gifs that are out there floating. I thought they were cute. I didn't know that there was going to be a white background to them, though, so we may actually take them off. Also, I know our camera looks a little grainy right now, but just bear with us. It will be better soon, because we also run the channel Latina Romance Books. So if you are an indie author and you just happen to be watching my intro, check that out, because over there we actually feature indie authors. Like, we don't feature me, because I pretty much run the Poison Pen review site, so that'd be kind of janky, y'all, for me to be doing my own reviews. So read my book, because yeah, no, that won't work. So we won't be reviewing my stuff, but we will be reviewing tons of indie authors like Ophelia Bell, Kenya Wright, Lexi Johnson, Arlie Parker, Lexi Smart. Those are just a few of the ones that we've already started reviewing. And then we've gotten tons of submissions over there too. So if you're interested in that, just check that out. But so this is my channel. Once again, my name is author Alexandria Infante, and I write multicultural, suspense, multicultural, try saying that like quick 5 times, multicultural, contemporary, multicultural, regular, serials. I have a serial as well. And then I write interracial historical romance. So I've gotten tons of titles, and you can check them out on Amazon.com. That's so easy to find them there. But I'm also on Barnes & Noble Nook. We just finished Google Books. So I'm not exactly sure if those are up yet. And then we're actually working on the Audibles. So this year, you'll be able to get many of these titles in an Audible book as well. So make sure that you stay tuned and, keep in touch with us so you can know that. And if you are a reader who loves multicultural romance, please subscribe down there. And I think the biggest part of it is, for me, is that my characters, although they're multicultural, they are heavily steeped in their Latina roots. So we don't have channels out here for Afro-Latina. I mean, we have a few for Latina, but we don't have any for Afro-Latina. And so you are a combination of these things. You're not black, you're not Latina, you're not white, you are all of these things. You're a combination of them. So I just feel like, as a person and as an author, I can't negate one side of me to either accept more of the other. It's like, I've always been in that spot where it's so hard for you as a multicultural, a multiracial, a biracial, triracial person to fit into society, because society always wants to stick you here or stick you there. And then people are upset because, you're saying, oh, well, I'm this and I'm that. I can't negate one without being the other. And then some people are like, oh, you need to choose. I even actually had a reader say that she liked the book, but the book was okay, but the freaking author needed to pick a race. And it's like, no, because there are tons of people out here like me that are multicultural, that are multiracial. And even though multicultural, it fits in that category, but number one, I am multiracial. I'm not going to negate the Irish side for the black side, or the black side for the Latin side, or the Asian side for the white side, because I'm all of those things. And so, being predominant in my family, we celebrate all of those cultures. And I just feel like someone shouldn't tell me that I can't, you know. And so, this channel is for predominantly multiracial people who feel like they don't fit into society. That's what these books are all about, is for me to see a character like me be embraced. And I figured if I can't see it, then I sure as hell can write it. And so that is what began my journey to become an author. And now I'm 88 titles deep, and I won Amazon Top 25. I won Multicultural Romance Author of the Year from authors.com. I mean, I have my little accolades, and I'm very proud of them. I'll never forget them because they started me on my way. Y'all know that old black church song. Started me on my way. Well, anyway. And see, that's what I'm saying. I can't pick one race because I'm all. So, basically, on this channel, you will get blacks, you will get Latinas, you will get whites, you will get everybody blended up together to create a multicultural channel that embraces all nationalities, not one over the other, because that is what my books do. And so I hope that you stay tuned. I hope that you continue to watch my videos. I really hope you subscribe so YouTube recognizes my channel. I mean, I've been on here for years, but I never really thought about really doing anything with the channel. And then 2020, we're just like, come on now, we could do better. So we will begin to interact more with you. We would love for you to comment and subscribe on our videos and just tell us what you want to see in romance. You know, I'm a romance writer, and although I write paranormal romance, I don't write the Stephanie Meyers type or the Immortal Bones. I don't do that type of paranormal romance. I write more like I would say more like Underworld, because I love Kevin Goodell. So basically, that's more of, I write paranormal with romance in it. So I'm not necessarily sure if you could call me a romance author as far as the paranormal is concerned, because there are issues and, you know, blood, murder, kill and that kind of stuff, but there's romance in it as well. So try one of our titles. Check the videos down there for each series, because we have 6 paranormal series, and then we'll probably throw up some videos of you know, some blurb videos as well, to basically get our channel into the 2020. And so, like I said, I thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you are an indie author watching this too, we show the love, y'all. So go over to Latina Books Romance, or Latina Romance Books. All you have to do is type it up there in the search bar, and it should come up. And then there's a submission video on there that you can watch the submission video, and it'll tell you everything that you need to do in order to basically become a subscriber, and if you want to submit your indie work. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and we'll see you soon.